Hey there, gamers. DreamcastGuy here. Today we're talking about Resident Evil Requiem because the first picture of Leon Kennedy has just leaked officially from the PlayStation Store. And I want to take a look at this photo because I have to admit that he doesn't really look the way I kind of imagined. But it's also the fact that by far, my most hyped game of 2026 is Resident Evil Requiem. I am a Resident Evil super fan, and there have been a lot of leaks that Leon was in this game, and then also, this might be the end of the Leon Kennedy storyline, that he may retire, or he may not make it through this epic journey. But let's take a look at the pictures, let's talk about this leak, because, well, he looks different than I thought. Better, honestly, than I thought he was going to. Hi, hope you're having a great day. If you could please, give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I literally just woke up, so if I seem slightly drowsy, I probably look like crap, to be honest. I haven't combed my beard or anything, but this is real. This is 100% real, and I have to say, we knew for a fact that this would be a much older Leon Kennedy. I think technically he's in his 50s here because the Resident Evil timeline has been creeping more and more into the future. So this game technically takes place, I think, 2030. But it's interesting to see such an old Leon Kennedy. The first thing that really struck me was the fact that they're bringing back the fur jacket. A lot of people kind of thought that there was something suspicious in a way about how we had these Resident Evil remakes, right? The fact that we got the Resident Evil 2 remake, the Resident Evil 4 remake, which are just absolute masterpieces. But a lot of people kind of thought, why are they almost reintroducing fans to Leon? What is the grand goal to this? Because the 2 and 3 remake, the 2, 3, 4 remakes cost hundreds of millions of dollars. And that wasn't just about making money. A lot of people thought that in a way it was sort of them trying to do a final solidification of the Resident Evil storyline, right? Seeing the fact that he actually looks like basically an updated version of the Resident Evil 4 fur jacket, this is such a cool look. He also has a beard now, but some people are thinking that this image may not be fully accurate. It looks like it has some bit of an AI upscale. Now, AI upscaling is a very inconsistent process. A lot of times it's making assumptions about what it would actually be. Some stuff, the flashlight in the hands, some stuff like the the trademark logo becomes red, the spot on Grace's face. A lot of people are like, okay, even if this is an upscale, sometimes this stuff is a little bit off. But we do know that it is an actually real photograph, right? At long last, Leon Kennedy has confirmed to appear in Resident Evil Requiem via a leaked image on the PlayStation Store. This actually just came up this morning. This happens a lot. Typically, right before the Game Awards, there's usually a bunch of leaks like this, where this kind of stuff gets put onto the storefront. Essentially, what happens is that in order to make it where all your, hey, here's the Game Awards trailer, buy it now, pre-order it now, that kind of stuff, they have to load that onto the back end so everything's correct. And apparently, if you actually pre-order it today, you already have the new Game Awards new art, right? The morning, Resident Evil fans began spotting a new cover art for PlayStation 5 exclusive in the pre-download screen for owners. Non-deluxe version of the game. IGN has now verified this ourselves and can confirm the image is legitimate. Leon is real. So we're sort of upscaling a very teeny tiny version of him. God, it's so trippy. God, the more high resolution it gets, the better it looks to me, right? I'm just the kind of guy where this is going to sound cheesy. I grew up wanting to be Leon Kennedy. As a kid, me and my friends actually used to play Resident Evil as a game on the playground where some kids would be zombies and some kids would be like the people trying to solve the puzzles, and then we'd make different puzzles. You'd hide a key under a rock, or you'd put something inside of a desk and you had to find it. We'd basically like role play our own sort of version of Resident Evil 2, and I never got to be Leon. I always wanted to be Leon Kennedy because I thought Leon was just the coolest character of all time. It helps that I was a little blonde kid and I like this big blonde hero, but it's trippy to even think about the end of the storyline for Leon Kennedy. They did a poll in Japan a couple of years ago of most popular characters in fiction, like most popular video game characters. Leon Kennedy was actually in the top, like, most popular video game characters in Japan of all time. I think he was in the top 3, and by a pretty healthy margin. So I'm almost in a spot where, even though there have been a lot of leaks that have now been confirmed over time, it's very difficult to imagine this is actually going to be the last Leon Kennedy game. Even if every other leak was true, I cannot really imagine they're going to retire this guy who has been very much the backbone of the entire series, you know? Like, there's been other great characters, Claire Redfield, Jill Valentine, all sorts of great stuff, Wesker coming back again and again and again, but it's just so difficult for me to imagine not having Leon in an upcoming game. I want to take a look at the reactions here. I did see some people actually tagging me in this. A lot of subscribers sent me this. As soon as I woke up, I opened my phone, and I was just freaking shocked to see this was real. Unk still got it. Oh, my God. Where are all the people that were saying Dusk Golem was wrong? Yeah, a lot of people all along were trying to claim that Dusk Golem was incorrect. I think Dusk Golem even did a tweet. Honestly, I'm happy to say we can now move past the main discussion around Resident Evil Requiem being Leon is or not. Since, honestly, there's a lot more interesting stuff about RE9 than that. Man, I love covering Dusk Golem leaks, but look at this. My gorgeous blonde king is back. Imagine we're not going to think we're playing Leon when we're going back to Raccoon City. God, I love the fact that everybody's just posting all the sassy clips of him. Look at this. Look, I'm just saying. I'm not saying he's the best character of all time, but I'm saying he's the best Resident Evil character of all time, right? I used to pray for times like this. Oh, my God. He not beating the Dante allegations. Oh, my gosh. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. All right, this has just been a short little video because honestly, I just was freaking out about it. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a very good day. I am going to wake the hell up. Oh, man, because this seems like a dream come true. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and please keep dreaming.
Thanks so much for watching that video. If you want to see something else, you can always click this link to see what I put up last, or, subscribe and see what's coming up next. Also, I promise that whatever I do, it'll try not to suck.